It starts with the faint clink of wine glasses and the low hum of laughter drifting into the quiet suburban street. Janet hosts book club every other Wednesday, her home scented with vanilla candles and homemade scones, the air always warm, thick with chatter about novels and neighborhood gossip. To neighbors, she is the perfect hostess, but with every turn of the page, Janet feels an itch under her skin, a crawling paranoia she hides behind a prim smile. After the last meeting, she tells herself it's all in her head, the strange sensation of being watched, the flicker of shadow in mirrors, the way the dog wails at empty corners. But things escalate. Books left stacked on the kitchen counter end up arranged in crude patterns she never remembers making. A circle, a star, a single word scrawled in dust, liar, and there are the calls, static on the line, and heavy ragged breathing at odd hours. Janet blames exhaustion, she blames stress, but then a figure stands under the street lamp on the corner, unmoving, face indistinct, always there at sunset, vanishing when husbands come home. She tries to tell her book club. Lisa says gently, "You should tell Charles, dear." Angela suggests home security. Sharon half jokes about Janet reading too many thrillers. Janet laughs along, but feels the anger rising hot in her throat. She's already told Charles, hasn't she? He shrugged and kept scrolling. No one ever listens. The night of the last meeting, Janet eyes the clock as her friends gather. The lights are low, the wine poured generously. She can hardly focus on their voices anymore. She hears only the whispering in her own mind, the promise that the shadows are close, closer than they think. When Lisa jokes again about Janet's mystery stalker, Janet's grip tightens on the bottle, laughter morphing into a brittle, keening sound. Later, the police are everywhere. Neighbors watch from their curtains as stretchers roll by. Janet sits on her porch, shaking, blanket around her shoulders, eyes huge and watery, as she details the terrifying break-in, the man in the mask, the chaos, and screams. Later, she embellishes how the stalker sent notes, how she reported it, how he'd promised he'd come for her, for them all. The officers listen, Charles listens, the whole neighborhood listens, but people notice things. Angela's car keys, still in Janet's kitchen, knife ridges in the cutting board, not quite wiped clean. Janet, who never cries, whose story changes slightly each telling. The neighborhood whispers, Janet feels it, prickling beneath her skin. She lies awake at night, under the watch of ceiling shadows, wondering if her reflection winks independently in the glass. One evening, she finds a note beneath her pillow. The handwriting isn't hers. It reads, simply, "I saw what you did." Janet sits perfectly still, and outside, under the street lamp, a figure appears and waits, silent and unmoving. The circle closes, and Janet wonders if, this time, someone really is watching.